Hi guys, I'm Mike and welcome to Translating Love. Let me ask you a question. Did you know that the quench is the most important part and the most important time when making a sword or knife? You might be asking, Mike, what is a quench? The quench is when the sword or the knife is heated up in the furnace to its absolute hottest, and then it is quickly taken out and dunked into either a little vat of oil or into a vat of water. Now, the reason this process is so important is because it hardens the metal. Until this part, it doesn't matter how beautiful the sword looks or how beautiful the design is or even the materials that have been used. Until that metal is hard, it's not a useful instrument. You see, in all of our lives, we always come into seasons or to times that really cause us to question who we are and what we're doing. This is a very classic case of the hero's journey. In fact, we see this even with Jesus when it says that after he was baptized, he was led by the Spirit into the desert in order to be tempted by the devil for 40 days. And at the end of that time, Jesus was able to resist the devil, and the devil left him. And Jesus then was led from the desert in the power of the Holy Spirit. This is a quenching time. Many of us will go through these periods of times in our lives. Well, it will harden us and make us into the useful people, useful instruments, useful tools that we need to be in order to reach the people that God has put in our path. So, my encouragement to you today is this. If you feel like the struggles and the season in your life is getting hotter and more difficult than ever before, my encouragement is to not panic, to not worry, and to not try to take yourself out of the fire. Because if the blade doesn't get hot enough, it can't be fully quenched and fully hardened. But there will come a time when it is pulled out of the fire and quenched, and that's when it becomes a very useful instrument. I hope that blessed you today. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe and share it with someone if you think it might help them. Thank you so much for joining us today. Lord bless.